god, shit is going crazy with this chapter of Tokyo Ghoul. Dude, the auction is even more real than I could have ever imagined. It's only gonna get fucking crazier with the setups we have right now. All these intricate interplays between the characters, dude. Ishida's going in. I don't even know where to begin. I really don't know where to begin, but I guess I'll start out by addressing something that I really failed to mention in last week's review. That was just because it was a late review, wasn't going as in depth, but a lot of people wanted to turn my attention to it. I noticed it, trust me. Uta whispering something in Mutsuki's ear. And we find out what that was in this chapter, which basically says the operation failed, help is not coming, right? Clearly playing mind games and trolling Mutsuki, because we knew, I know they didn't know, but we knew that Pierrot knew, because, you know, Roma and fucking Nigo were observing everything that was taking place and saw, you know, that the CCG, the Quinky squad, and Sasaki and everything, they revealed their knowledge as to the situation of what's going on. So we knew they knew. But what is the significance of Uta passing on that information, false information at that, just to showcase that he has it to Mutsuki? It's like they're issuing a challenge right now. It's like they're issuing a challenge and they're setting the stage to straight up fuck with Sasaki once again. Because the Sasaki persona, you see it in this chapter, he's preoccupied with the biggest thing on his mind, even greater than him going in this operation right now, is Mutsuki's safety and the safety of the rest of the Quinkies. If he loses even one of them, it's going to break the Sasaki persona tremendously. And I can only imagine how the interplay between Kaneki's different personalities will flood together at that stage. But dude, a lot of stuff with this chapter of Tokyo Ghoul, a lot of setup. You have Kanae, dude, that fucking panel with Kanye's face. He's just like, it gets lowly to steal. But for Master Shu, I'll do anything, dude. I can see a whole thing spinning out of control with Kanae and Mutsuki and, you know, integrating Tsukiyama, my boy Tsukiyama, back into the story right now. Basically, he's going after Mutsuki because he sees, you know, he thinks that he can basically whet Tsukiyama's appetite by bringing him another one-eyed ghoul, another, you know, kind of half-breed type thing. It's basically his mindset, which, honestly, knowing Tsukiyama, that's not going to be. He's so obsessed and infatuated with Kaneki that it's no longer just about the rarity of what Kaneki was. Plus, the spices and the sweetness of Kaneki for Tsukiyama, even in the eating realm, because we all know, hardcore Tsukiyama fans, that the obsession goes beyond that, and that he actually has true feelings for Kaneki from above that extent. But, you know, the spices of the cannibalism, the kakaja, all that is not gonna really do it for Tsukiyama without that, without Kaneki. Nothing can replace Kaneki like that. So Kanye, this plan, while it's definitely gonna catalyze a lot of things and affect the immediate story and things going forward with Mutsuki's potential fate, I don't think he's gonna kill Mutsuki here. I think Mutsuki will be captured alive, if anything, if he actually gets away with her. I don't see anybody, you know, readily coming in to save her unless Sasaki can get there in time, unless they're close enough. I mean, you have Torso, who oversaw Nutcracker before, you know, basically Mutsuki ran off from her, and you see Torso over there, they're just fiending so hard the whole time. He's just fucking fiending, wanting to go after Mutsuki and trying to play his part with Ayato and everything. Like, he's like, Ayato, what should I be doing? He's just like, go with Hinami, just jets down there. Fucking Ayato versus Juuzo, dude. Oh my god. The fucking artwork. And that was something that struck me as strange during this chapter of Tokyo Ghoul, that Ishida's artwork at times during this chapter was just flawless. And I'm like, this is how far he's come. And then at other times it just wasn't that clean, wasn't that refined. Seemed a little bit rushed compared to the, you know, more recent chapters of Tokyo Ghoul and, you know, the way the art style was come the end of part 1. But overall, still some crazy panels. Juuzo throwing knives in at fucking Ayato. Ayato just descends down there with the rabbit mask, dude. And Juuzo even says it himself, takes the wig off finally, because I was getting tired of this, you know, cross-dressing Juuzo. It was fucking beastly seeing, like, basically a goth lolly Juuzo going in last chapter, but I knew I wanted to see him, you know, in his normal looks. I wanted to discard it, so I'm glad he took it off. He's like, it's getting in the way, and he mentioned, without his fucking, you know, without his Jason, without the scythe, without his Quinky, he's hard pressed to defeat Ayato. Even I know. It's not no secret, but this is a crazy fight right here. I can't wait to see it progress. Hopefully Hanbi can come in, hook my boy Juuzo up with the scythe so we can teach Ayato some things, dude. Honestly. Juuzo versus Ayato, that's a close fight. That's something that, you know, I'm hyped as fuck about. Just even the little skirmish that we got just now. If we can see it expanded, go more in depth, that's just gonna be crazy. Other things you have going on this chapter, I already talked about kind of Sasaki's mind state at this point. I can't wait to see how he goes in and how everything, you know, culminates in what's going to take place and affect Sasaki, you know, Kaneki and the rest of the personas at this stage. But you also see the rest of the Quinkies, you know, my fucking girl Psycho still trolling, just like, I'm not going to be of any use. And I can see her going in there and be completely lazy about it, but I hope she's forced into some sort of confrontation such that, you know, we can see a little bit, get a glimpse into if she's just, you know, flat out can't. I still choose to believe and hope that Psycho's gonna be fucking psycho. She's gonna be a fucking monster if she's really forced to go in. But I mean, however unlikely that is, it's my hopes. I can hope for whatever I want. Shirazu's mindset, he's hyped, he's ready to go. Analyzing the situation. I love my boy Shirazu. And then you have the fucking prick Urie. There's two fucking ambitious fiends on the field right now. Fucking prick Urie talking about so many achievements, let's go, I'm ready. Can't wait to get there. I'm like, Urie, man, you're such a fucking idiot. I hate you. I hate him so much, dude. I really do. Even though he goes in, I can't stand his persona, that fucking look on his face, and the fact that his mouth is never drawn on. I'm just like, Urie, you're fucking clown, you're fucking... And then you have, but he's ready to go, right? And I can see a lot of this being the start of Urie's, you know, downward spiral, so to speak. And then you have, you know, the other ambitious prick on the scene, young Washuu. I still don't remember his first name. I know his father's name. I know his grandfather's name, you know. But I don't know his name at this point. I can't remember it. I really can't. So I'm just going to call him young Washuu. And even though he states that the civilians and saving the civilians are priority with this mission, deep down you see his inner thoughts where he's just like, no. Big Madam is the big part. I gotta get it promoted to special class with this one. You see the ambition and the darkness lurking in, you know, within this young Washuu. I don't even know where his character is gonna go in the future of the Tokyo Ghoul universe. It's definitely expanded the entirety of the Washuu family and the hierarchy of the CCG. So it'll be interesting to see where his ambition leads him and how he affects the rest of the series going forward. But dude, a lot of setups. I see, honestly, Naki's going in right now, right? Naki's going in like a beast. We haven't seen Naki in a while. Fucking crazy as a motherfucker still. You know, Hinami's off doing her thing with Torso. I wonder where she's gonna factor in, whether she'll beat up with Sasaki at some point. I can't wait to see the interplay between the characters, the potential fights that we have. I see Naki being a crucial ghoul in terms of fights going forward with the Quinky squad. So potentially we'll see like Urie showcasing his shit, whatever he's learned against Naki. Potentially, you know, Shirazu and Psycho can do some shit over there as well. I don't know how tragic the auction is gonna play out. Juuzo hasn't gotten his revenge yet against Big Man because Ayato standing in his way. You know, a lot of different shit going on. Kanae looming over fucking Mutsuki. Pierrot's involvement in the whole thing and what will happen. I know Uta, and I have to say it again, fucking Uta exposed. All these fools talking about Uta's been exposed, Uta's this, Uta's that. Always hating on Uta ever since the PR reveal. Look, Uta's the fucking shit, okay? Done. And I'm not arguing it. I don't care. I love the man. Alright, so much shit going on right now. I can't wait to see how it goes, what other setups and fights we get, whether we'll see more of this fucking Juuzo versus Ayato, and how that will go. Without the Jason, though, like, let's be real, Juuzo's my boy. Juuzo's my boy. Juuzo over Ayato. I'm just being straight out honest about my opinion. But without Jason, I don't see him be. Ayato's a beast. Let's be honest. Ayato is a fucking monster, regardless of how he's gotten exposed in the past, or regardless of the bones. He's a fucking monster. So we'll see how everything goes. Let me know your thoughts, your predictions. I feel like I'm missing something, but, you know, I can't really think of it at this point. So it's neither here nor there. Let me know your thoughts, how you think things are going to escalate going forward next chapter, and any predictions you see long term for the resolution of this auction arc and going forward. You know, I see with Kanae's movement with this, though, something I heavily foresee is, you know, the next arc, Tsukiyama being readily introduced back into the cast, if nothing else. You know, the way everything going forward, I guess, really though, is, you know, linked to the conclusion of this arc and how it affects and ripples outward to our main cast of characters. Crucially, you know, and most importantly, Sasaki, Kaneki, and the personas and everything there, but also, you know, any of the other Crinky Squad members, which will lead back to him as well. You know, Juuzo's revenge is a big thing at play, and all this ambition going on, you know, with Urie and young Washuu and all this fucking shit. And the greed, man. The fucking greed and the merciless nature. Oh my god, the auction is too real. It's too real. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.